Hey everybody, how you doing? Hi Charles, how's it going today?
Hi, it's a special Mother's Day edition of the Lee Gerstmann Show.
Oh, okay.
So, to all the mothers out there that listen, I know there's a lot. Happy Mother's Day from us here at the
Mm-hmm.
incomparable Lee Gerstmann Show.
Yeah.
And so, how's things been, Lee?
Oh, things are going okay. Just been, doing
Cool.
a little bit of whatever. How
I
about
know.
you?
I noticed some new AI art out there.
Yeah, a
A
little
little bit
bit.
of, little bit of sheet music going
Um,
down. Some sheet music being shared. A lot of nocturnes.
yeah, yeah.
See,
That
I
stuff
think
isn't AI.
no, that's Lee. It's all
Yeah.
Lee, folks. Check out his
The thing
nocturnes.
is,
Brought him.
I do it on Instagram and then it automatically does it on Facebook whether I want it to or not.
Oh, that's
So
supposed to be exclusive. The Lee
yes,
Gerstmann Show IG
it's supposed to
out
be
there.
it's supposed to be for Instagram people
Oh,
who are more into
well,
music.
I see it though, and
Yeah,
I'm kind of into music,
yeah, okay,
so
yeah,
I don't know how to read that shit. But I mean, it's cool that you can do it. It's
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, if you like the look of it anyway, because it looks like a bunch of nice lines and pretty dots, that's fine too.
Yeah, yeah, it's
You
cute.
know, yeah.
And so, what are we getting into today? This was a great Lee Grossman pick here.
Oh, this is from a guy, and if you need to know info about him, I really can't give you much. It's a guy named Kubero Diaz with Y La Pasada, which is probably the name of the band or whatever, or the name of the album.
I think it's the name of the album. I think so.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, so I don't know. I
yeah,
know this guy's from Argentina,
yeah,
and that's about it.
yeah,
And we'll see. We'll see how the review goes because I didn't look into much. So
yeah,
I might say something.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I
Usually that means something.
yeah, I I found it on a place where they happen to have a bunch of Argentinian stuff. I first saw it somewhere else, and then I decided to look to see if I could find it. Otherwise, I don't know much about him.
Right. It's
Yeah,
a really interesting guitar. I think he's a guitar player. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I'm just guessing.
yeah,
Um, it's an interesting album cover. Very,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know, kind of scary movie looking. So
yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah.
interested. So you just found this online. You didn't drop 10 cents or something
No,
on this,
no,
or
no, no.
you just found it online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might not even be worth 10 cents, but okay. Let's get
Well, I
into
don't know.
it.
Okay. All right. Well, who wants to start?
I'll go. Why not?
Okay. The first song is called Todo es Todo. What do you think of that one?
Toto. Toto is Toto. Well, one interesting thing is this album is on Apple Music, amazingly.
Yeah.
Um, and it has like 42 people on each track listed after the song title. So I don't know
Huh.
who's what, who does, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did the song itself. The guitars on this are pretty damn fun, I must say. And the singer is okay, but I'll call this a kind of in a punk vein as far as the vocals. So it's not the most in tune singing.
Hmm.
It's more yelling and it's a few people yelling, it seems.
Hmm.
Uh, the production is a little shaky on the track, but the guitar playing is strong on it. Bass looks good too. Nice tone on that bass. And so to me, the shaky vocals really don't matter here. It kind of has a live feel to it. It certainly rocks pretty hard, so neato, I say, with Toto es Toto.
Yeah. I put, this is a cool, interesting opening track, perhaps leading the way to more intense things to come, but good enough as it is. Sort of like an Argentinian version of Yuli John Roth. Quite hip. All right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, now the next song is Spirit Repus. Okay, I thought um, sort of like the Argentinian combination of John Lennon and M Frog. Quite interesting.
Mm.
Perhaps not totally essential, but interesting listening, and I wouldn't skip it. What do you think?
I mean, what in the hell is up with this production? The vocals are atrocious on this due to the overuse of echo and overdubs. And it's like a piano song attempting to mimic the Beatles or perhaps Lennon's, although I believe here and no, it doesn't do. They get smart in the middle or something. They're trying to do some Sid Barrett or something. I don't know. Best thing is short, as this certainly did suck.
Oh, okay. What do you think of Polvo y de Siquires?
The vocals are absolutely atrocious. So we're keeping up with that. I don't even know if you can call it vocals. And, which is a damn shame, as there's some cool sounds going underneath it, man. The rocking elements can make you overlook the terrible vocals a bit, unlike that crappy song before it. But I'd have to think this guy is trying to be Zappa or something on this song. It gets all wacky at points, and it seems like he does like to play random notes a lot. The riff, though, is rather imaginative, so while it's not necessarily my thing, it isn't as bad as that previous song. So
okay, I said this is a cool jam, sort of like an Argentinian Jimi Hendrix. This is very cool. I like it a lot. All right, and now for Una Manera de Ligar. Okay, this doesn't do a lot for me. The acoustic guitar playing is nice, but it's a skipper. What do you think?
Of course it doesn't. An acoustic folk rock type song here, and for once the vocals aren't too bad. One thing, even though I thought that piano song was a disaster, I did give this, that was the Beatle ripoff thing, I did give this outfit credit though for doing different styles in the album. And I wasn't sure what to think when I heard this acoustic guitar song, but the playing is pretty damn good and the vocals actually work. They aren't great, but better than their worst. And this was an interesting song, and of course I enjoyed this one.
Yeah. This is not a trend I like, but it seems to keep going. The songs that I like you don't, and vice versa. Not always, but enough times to make me annoyed.
No.
But
Let it run down your back.
Huh?
You gotta let it run down your back.
Water doesn't run down my back. It just stays there and gets wetter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wait. You talk and I'll drink for a moment. What do you think of Algo Esta por Suceder?
The guitar riff, yes. But whatever the hell is being played underneath it, no. I'm not sure if it's a violin or a guitar played with a bow, but it's all kind of get the fuck out of here. And then there's these horrid vocals. I mean, this song is a mess. It's all over the place with tempos that make no sense. This is just noise. If you like noise with vocals that would wake the dead, then this is for you. It isn't for me, it's just really sucked, even for a rocking one. Worst one in the rocking vein thus far.
Huh. I put... This sounds like it could have been from the Scorpions' Fly to the Rainbow album. It's complex and interesting. It gets my approval. Okay, now for Crescendo Espiral. Okay, the guitar playing is good on it, but it sounds like another filler track that I could do without. What do you think?
We get another acoustic guitar-driven song, man. I guess this guy was a Led Zeppelin 3 fan, huh, Lee?
I guess.
Kind of reminds me of their work on that a bit, but just a bit, because that was good. The vocals may have been okay, but the terrible production is here again, and it sounds all wrong. And I wondered, have they ever looked into instrumentals? Because that would be good. So,
yeah. What do you think of the last song, Colgado de las Nubes?
And mercifully, it is. the last track. We start with some weird alien noises or something. The guitar, though, is actually really good. And I will say, I think overall the guitar was the strongest thing on this rather poorly produced record. This is like a cross of The Who and Zep in one in their guitar tones. And finally, it is an instrumental. Thank you. A long one that takes us on many journeys. But not because it's the last one, because it's none of that crappy singing. It has to be and it's the sound of it. The production is terrible on their vocals. I don't know what they were doing. But this has to be the best song on the album. And because they cut the mics. And actually, the twists and turns and different movements on the song is a strength. That violin or whatever the hell it is, wailing is still there at certain points. But I'm going to overlook this because the shitty vocals don't appear.
Okay, I'd put this as a very cool song. It takes a little while to warm up, but when it does, it has the kicking groove element I like. And it's also psychedelic, which I dig. Very cool. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Charles. And I was going to, after I picked it, I thought to myself, well, maybe I shouldn't have. But then again, I realized I already wrote notes to it. So it's like, if you build a house, you might as well live in it, even if you find out you really don't like how you build it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
And you had sent it to me on Apple Music, so
yeah. And so I guess then, since I heard it on vinyl, I guess the crappy production wasn't just because I had it on vinyl. Maybe it was that way on Apple too.
Yeah, it really sucked. It sounded like, and who knows? I mean, it's Argentina. We don't know what kind of studios they have. It might have been the best they could do. Yeah. I don't know.
There is one Argentinian album that I did hear after that, and it actually had good production, and it sounded like it wasn't, burned from a vinyl. And so I could have decided on the last moment to pick that, but hey, maybe on down the road we can, when I changed the name of my podcast to Senior Gerstmann and his Tostadas and Musicale.
Yeah, well, we did a Brazilian dude like back in the old days. I can't remember the guy's name. I wish I could, because it was way better than this.
Diodato.
They can't win them all.
Diodato.
I just can't remember his name.
Diodato.
Maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Was it the one with Billy Cobham on it? And the theme from 2001?
No.
All right.
I can't remember his name.
Okay.
But we had a good time doing it. I thought it was better, but I can't remember him, so that's how memorable it really was.
No problem.
But it's okay. I had to remind Lee, we got to do this one. So we did it. And that's a little tip off the 6 bands of mine out there. If I don't look into it, usually means it sucked.
And the fact that he doesn't really have any other albums out, at least under that name, then...
No.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you got me there. I did find something, but he was linked to another Argentinian singer. He was in a band for like a couple hours.
I thought that was the case, yeah.
But that was it. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard that stuff.
I personally won't be looking into too much more unless there's a review. But on my own, not so much.
Yeah, that's how I've sometimes gotten into the complete catalogs of people, is because of you suggesting reviews.
Oh, I can't say that to this guy. I might try one more, maybe. Maybe it was just a bad album.
I don't need to. I mean, there's other Argentinian folk out there. I can...
Oh, yeah, no. I don't mean review it.
I
just
can...
sample.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much more to sample, but
I don't know. But Kubero Diaz and your legion of fans out there, of probably 30 people. We reviewed your album,
Yeah.
and that's a big thing. So
Yeah.
I thought it sucked. It's better than I can do, though. That's all I can tell you.
I thought he was close to being guitar-wise. He was reminding me of Jimi Hendrix, which I never give that compliment to usually.
Maybe.
So,
I hear Zappa too.
I mean, doesn't mean that he did a good album. He did an album that it's like a meal, and you have to kind of scoop some of it off the plate, and you can eat other parts. Kind of like that.
It's like when your bread gets mold, but just around the crust. You just take that off. The inside's still good.
Yeah. This is more like.
I mean, you're hard up.
Yeah. This is more like the mold spread a little bit more than I had figured, but there were at least a few crumbs that weren't moldy.
Or if you're a fan of Limburger cheese,
which I am,
you'll probably like this record. There you go. See, there you go. So if you like Limburger, you'll like this.
That doesn't necessarily hold up because I like Limburger,
you like it a little more than me. That's all I'm saying.
I like Limburger more than this album.
Yeah, I'm not saying you loved it. You just liked it a little more than me. But that's okay.
I like the guitar playing a lot, and yeah, I liked it a little more than you. And I like Limburger cheese probably more than you do.
Way more. Yeah. I that's torture techniques for me. But
anyway, it's like French Munster. Have you ever had French Munster? That's not the same as American Munster.
I'm lactose, so I can't eat a lot of cheese. Yeah.
Well, but if you can imagine the flavor of Limburger passing over and being similar in another cheese, Munster, French Munster is that cheese.
Ooh.
It's in the stinky cheese category.
Oh. Yeah.
Which I like.
And that is this album. The stinky cheese category.
Yeah.
So if you like the stinky cheese, this man's for you.
Yeah. All right.
Kubero DS. But anyway, it's always fun. I don't care. I didn't care for it, but oh well. I don't like them all.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm an idiot, so who cares?
Well, and I'm sometimes feel idiotic when I don't tell you no when it comes to some albums, but oh well. We're tied up. Okay.
There you go.
Take care. Okay, bye-bye.